It's when the big guys hit somebody pretty hard. We're playing in fucking Mexico.
Yep.
And it's windy.
Mhm.
I could use the wind as an excuse. And now I can use the color of the ball as an excuse. Because if the ball's red, your team doesn't care. Your equipment managers don't care about your footballs, because if they're super brown, that means they put them in mud and it gets a lot more grippy. I sent you the TikTok.
Today?
He said,
if it was today, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it was like of the 49ers. It was just a simple pass play versus the Cowboys, and the guy was like, "Look at that." He said, "You see how brown that ball is? That's
I didn't watch that.
South of the border as we are in Mexico City,
I was like, "Yeah, this is another excuse I can use."
Sports. Coming up, we've got a good
football's not brown enough
between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hopefully, your kicker don't thrash me like Penn State.
Evan McPherson has this one.
I don't even know how I can sprint down there quick enough.
How the fuck that fat guy get there anyway?
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Green 8.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game.
Wrap him up, coach.
Across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Wrap him up.
Oh, that's defensive pass interference right there.
Falls to the ground.
The touch and time are critical for those.
I was not wrapping him up.
A lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
I haven't played in Mexico in a while.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing his Hurts. He's going deep for
Wrap him up.
Wrap him up.
7-yard line. The catch is made. They're able to convert.
Look at him.
Down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays,
wrap them up.
It takes the starch right out of them.
There you go, lean forward.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Second and goal from the 1. Sanders again.
Wrap him up.
And he's in.
Yeah, wrap him up. I need to go to practice more.
Miles Sanders punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles will claim
14 mile an hour wind.
they're on the board first here tonight.
Could be worse.
We should be able to hit 70-yard field goals now. And the air's pretty thin up there too.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Oh, goddamn.
See, I told you.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open receiver.
Wrap him up.
Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Oh my God, snap the fucking ball. I don't care. Pick a better play. All that for a check down? What the fuck?
Come Mike McCarthy over
I
here.
don't
What do you
care.
mean?
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion...
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Wrap him up. Look at him. Look at him.
Well, Fletcher Cox,
number 91.
A lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
He's throwing a check down. Shadur! Oh!
Grab him! Oh, you can't
wrap him up!
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who
That's what I'm talking about.
Come on, number 1.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Hurts.
Wrap him up.
Set up the screen. That's complete.
There we go. Well, you get some positive yardage out of that.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
And he is going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals 23. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Hurts.
God damn it.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force.
Know your assignments. You know your assignments. Shadur!
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
No!
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going.
God damn it.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Get him, DK.
The 40. Past the 20.
Play in.
Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 96 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
14-point swing right there.
Yep. I don't know how far this is going to go.
So
I lagged.
7 now
Might
as
go
they
out.
kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll start with a handoff to Sanders. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Back to throw. Left side here to Sanders. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the 1st down. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And this is good.
Bang!
Just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner,
we spotted you a couple
coaches
points.
Say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow.
Bang!
Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Eat him up!
Get there for the sack.
Number 91.
Fletcher Cox, his 2nd sack of the night. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
God damn it. I'll fuck you up right there. Get him!
Now behind center. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field, their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
Come on, how's he not fumbled?
But he does have 1st down yardage. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
That is taken in by Hurst. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Again, it's Burrow.
How do you miss him? He's wide open.
Joe Burrow taking it in from a yard.
That's twice.
As they have taken the lead.
Nah, you didn't need to wrap him up. You need to touch him.
Extra point by McPherson.
We had a guy yesterday that played with McLovin. We tackled him short at like the 1 yard line. The dude gets back up and runs into him for a touchdown. Man's broke.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
What is going on?
Certainly not what they wanted
It wasn't
there.
even
So the
close.
football by rule comes out to the 40.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he's got room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 60 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Hurts. And once again, this is Sanders. So nothing doing there, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. It'll be Hurts on the option. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
Catch the ball.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Bengals will get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Flush to
That's your bitch. Get the fucking ball, man. Come on.
Just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Fucking baited you there.
To stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from
do it again.
Should be an
He'll light him up next time.
He tucks and runs over
Oh,
the second half of this contest.
Not again.
And he can't get rid
That guy
of it.
doesn't fumble at least.
Light him up.
Javon Hargrave. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And this will be taken at the 13. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pass. He's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on a 2-point try. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
That's fucked up, dude.
And it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Burrow. And he can't find anywhere to go.
Suddenly, we got a fucking god quarterback that doesn't ever fumble.
Fletcher Cox in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 4th down. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning,
and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
There we go.
Eat this one as down he goes. Logan Wilson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Going with their tight end on 4th. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. On the ground with a tight end. And some room to roam now.
Are we going to talk about how your white tight end is faster than my black?
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about it?
That's your fault.
The Eagles are back within a score.
That sounds like a skill issue.
For the extra point.
It's a heritage issue.
No. You're racist.
No.
You're a racist.
20-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they were stopped on 4th down. Had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what they're...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
I don't want it in the fucking linebacker hand. Get it in the fast guy.
Of the football. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both...
He tackled my guy.
Good block.
He tackled my guy.
Oh.
That's not fair.
No, that's fair. That's a great block.
Tackled my guy.
Show the replay.
99 yards for him.
Look
on
at...
the ground
Oh,
so
it's
far
already too
today.
late.
He has been terrific in his first half. They give it off here to the tight end.
Yeah, white guy.
He's gonna press this one forward as
White
they
guy
stop
on white.
right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
It's a bit of a dangerous part of the field for him to break into their bag of tricks, but for a minute there, I thought it was going to set up perfectly for him. Instead, they don't get into the end zone, but they do pick up positive yardage.
Oh, the sneak.
Try to sneak it in.
You need a guy on each push. The push.
The tush push.
No gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down.
Get through, man! I'm tired of being stopped at the goal line.
Not escape, and that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Sliding out of the
Get in!
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Oh.
And that'll carry
It's a big,
over the
it's a big onside.
for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And some
Oh my
here.
God.
There he goes.
Every time I run the ball, something good happens.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
You're cheating.
Joe Mixon with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals have regained the lead.
I fucking hit your kicker on purpose.
Good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
No.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going deep for Brown.
Wait, there's 4v2.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't...
He fucking held him by his neck. How is that not a penalty?
Back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And Hurts is intercepted. His
Arm
third
punt.
of the game. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something
about
down.
time. He still fucking falls 8 yards.
3 rushes, 129 yards. Cooking.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Mixon.
You see, I was running straight back to be like a safety valve.
185 yards rushing for him now as he closes in on a 200-yard night.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks.
Holding! That's holding!
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Good coverage downfield.
Your lineman held me.
Picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Jet sweep, Boyd with it. And
Holding.
he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. From the 44, Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
After the sack on 1st down,
Burrow, he'll drop this one down to Mixon.
and he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 3rd down, Burrow. He finds Taylor, complete, and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Burrow will throw. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Second and goal from the 1. Mixon running wide side. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Joe Mixon,
as time expires in the first half.
and the Bengals go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
This taken in at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
That's taken in by Higgins.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Over the middle, that's
no way he fucking keeps on that.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Forced out to his left. And they're going to get this to about
broken.
the 44-yard line.
At least this time he's getting hit after
not one fumble.
Yeah, usually quarterback fumbles every time.
Certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
First down. Here's Burrow.
Let me guess.
Spin move.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against a front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Javon Hargrave. Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Nowhere to
Get
go.
the ball! Come on!
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. Out route pass complete to Goddard. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Being chased out left. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing is Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sanders. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1.
Shadder.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards that time. Now it's Burrow.
To pick the ball.
It's incomplete.
That's a pick six.
Backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, they got him again. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. The Bengals bring out their punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35.
Ooh.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Overthrow
by
him.
Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they bring in an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Here's Higgins out on the right side. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Flushed out right. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Another run with Sanders. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 17. 114 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles have retaken a third-quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more, but this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle it for just a short gain.
Burrow on third down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Javon Hargrave in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Buying time to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They'll run with Sanders. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On second and goal. Hurts. Throw right side. Caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Sanders, boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one caught downfield by Boyd. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Now Burrow. Dancing to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns is going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Steps away to his left. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
My headset's dying, so I need to find my charger. All right.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and 7. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. This is about what you'd expect. Defense selling out to stop the run. Pretty good on first and second down.
Yeah, you're no longer really worried about making sure you're holding up the offensive lineman as a defensive lineman. Now you're just talking about getting in gaps. So you're trying to get upfield, penetrate, and make a play on the football, especially, before the running back really gets control of it. That's what you're doing. You're also bringing the linebackers in to jam the line of scrimmage, and a safety or two is going to be there as well.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 47. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Second and 5 now. Hurts to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Hard throw, incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I
think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Second down and goal. Hurts. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. The 40. 20. 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They will look to flush the memory of that pick six as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the fourth quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flipping right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. A give running left. It's Sanders. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. On first down, Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Hurts going to give it to Sanders on the option. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. They'll turn to Sanders. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Mixon up the middle. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Mixon with a 1st down carry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. A handoff to Mixon. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Burrow. Quick slant caught by Chase. Touchdown Bengals. Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do in the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it in. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. This one taken just inside the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
This is Smith with a grab. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he's got some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Another run here with Sanders. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
So it was the defense that jumped, and that'll move them 5 yards closer.
I wonder how they did it. I wonder if they twitched a little bit up front, a little subtle head movement that the officials didn't detect, but they got it done. Now they're 5 yards closer for their field goal attempt.
Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. 2 for...
You're lame.
I got too many offside penalties.
Yeah, that's a pussy move. You didn't even let me finish the game. Pussy.
Called too many timeouts that last drive.
Well, you sweated fucking running the ball every single time.
No, I did that because you did that in the previous drive. You ran the ball every single play.
No, I didn't. You could check. I threw some passes in there too.
You threw some. Who cares? But it was
you ran
runs.
every single 90% of your plays on the last drive was runs.
97% of the plays.
Yeah, I wasn't sweating like you. Fucking just run.
Check it. Check your stream back. Look how many carries I had. I had 5 carries throughout the whole game. You had 33 with Sanders before that even last.
Yeah, because I mixed in runs in the whole game.
I thought we were just slinging, so I was.
No, I've been slinging and I fucking get intercepted, so I mix it in with my game plan. No, you want me to sling it because you know I throw an interception.
What was I doing? I was.
No, that's why I mix
running
it.
With my
no,
quarterback.
I can't do that. You're lucky I didn't want to fucking run the ball every single time.
Well, I didn't do that because it would be too easy to run the ball and do checkdowns the whole game.
Yeah, I could do that. What I did
and also I wasn't allowed to do any audibles either. I had to just select the same play over and over again and just
I did audibles.
Run it or pass it. I didn't.
I actually got better doing some routes and stuff like that.
Jerry? No, Jerry.
That was a pussy move, though. Couldn't even let me finish the fight.
Hey, some might say kicking a field goal is a pussy move.
No, because you wanted me to run it. Which is a possible fumble. Then you wonder why I don't play Madden.
Hey. I don't play to win, I play to play. Who is online? Eagles on NASCAR Heat, the figures.
Sweat.
Here we go.
The time is now. First, we'll roll the dice in Las Vegas.
William Byron will lead his 175th lap of the day and take the checkered flag in Las Vegas. Unbelievable.
Then to sunny Miami, running the top all the way.
Go back to the throttle too hard. Look how close he is to the wall.
And last, but definitely not least, the paperclip. That's right, Martin.
Larson wins at Martinsville. How do you do it today?
Only the strong will survive. The pressure is on.
Here we go.
USC is choking.
Yeah, I saw that. That KSI fight was a dud.
Both fights were gay. Dumb.
Well, at least we knew the real boxers were in the main event. Damn, Caleb Williams got 3 interceptions. He's probably calling those shadur. Damn, I may go 0 for 3 on my picks today. Texas A&M lost.
Well,
Oregon
I picked
lost,
A&M.
and then Notre Dame is winning. So I tried to fade that guy.
My Michigan State gave up 21 points in the fourth quarter, so lost that, and then Texas A&M didn't win.
Fucking A&M, they always do good in the first half, but in the second half they always fucking choke. Like what they did with Alabama last week, and then what it just did with Tennessee this week.
I haven't even checked Twitter yet. I'm sure. Gotta check. He switched. Yep, Dennis is. No, that was pre-fight.
He slipped. They're trying to make up the knockdown that Jake Paul had versus Tommy Fury. He slipped on that. His landing foot slipped. That's the only reason why he fell.
Who? Jake or Tommy?
Tommy.
Oh.
They usually post the scorecards. Well, if it's a real fight, they post the scorecards of like what judges scored which round. So I'm trying to find that. I'm trying to find out how they had 56-56 on that one guy's card. That's almost impossible.
I don't know how scoring works. I kind of just assumed KSI was going to
57-57. Okay, it wasn't 56-56. 57-57. So that means that's still.
Was it 10 points each round? Is that how?
So okay, so if you win the round, you get 10. If you lose the round, you get 9. But if you get a knockdown, then it's a 10-8. It's a 10-8 round. If you get 2 knockdowns, it's 10-7. Usually that's like the gist of how it is. But so let's say Tommy Fury won that second round, but you get the point deducted. So that doesn't mean KSI won the round. It'll be scored 9-9. Or if KSI won the round, it'd be scored 10-8 because it would be a point deducted from a 9.
Oh, 10-9, and then it was 10-8, and then Tommy probably won 10-9,
the last 4.
10-9, 10-9, 10-9.
Yeah. It's either you score him winning the second round and it's a 9-9, and he won 3 of the next 4 rounds, or you score him 10-9, 10-8 for the KSI for the first 2 rounds, and then 10-9 for Tommy Fury for the next 4 rounds. Which I thought to the next 4 rounds was Fury.
I don't know. One of them was really close. I didn't really know who won the round. I think it was. Like
I think after the 3rd round,
one.
he kind of got in his like boxing mode where he can just like, all right, I can jab him, stay from the outside, but then like 4th, 5th, and 6th, all fucking KSI would do is just try one jab, one big punch, and then fucking hug him. One punch, hug him.
Tommy's not used to, even with the Jake fight, I think that was like 10 rounds. So, like, Tommy's not used to, like, the shorter stuff.
I don't think. Because Jake Paul's longest fight was the Nate Diaz one, and that was 10 rounds. So that had to have been 8 rounds. But yeah, that's, the announcers, they don't know boxing at all. So the guy was like, the WWE guy was like, this guy's a fucking professional fighter. I mean, he shouldn't be allowing these hugs, or like, they shouldn't be clinching like that, because he's a professional boxer. Even if you fucking box from the outside, like from a distance, you can't control somebody coming at you and then just like clinching up in your arms. Even if you try to like back away from the guy, he could still just come up to you and hug you, and you're like,
That's
what
how
the fuck?
What was it? The Pineda fight. They were complaining about how he was complaining to the ref the whole time, but KSI was complaining about getting hit back of the head the whole time too for this fight.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not Tommy's fault that KSI is like getting close and like.
Yeah,
angle.
usually they don't like. As soon as you clinch, that referee was kind of at the very beginning. He let them like fight it out in the clinch, which is kind of not really boxing because like you're not really getting punches in there because you're in the clinch. Everybody's tangled up. That's why as soon as you get clinch, you want to stop them and then spread them. But then at that point, it would have been over and over every fucking 2 seconds. And that's why I feel like a lot of KSI punches were in the clinch, but they weren't really punches. I wouldn't see that as boxing.
Well, this is the first KSI fight where, he actually clinched. Usually Jake's the clincher, but Jake usually does.
I don't understand how this is an exhibition fight, but yet KSI don't mind fighting other professional fighters on a professional record. But this one's an exhibition.
It's because of the lower ones. Because they do a bunch of YouTuber ones. Like KSI claims his fights, they're recording everything, they're pro fights, but they're not official. But he can't do it because then the YouTubers can't fight on the lower cards. Like Jake doesn't have YouTuber, he does actual boxing matches.
Yeah, but then that's what they would have. Yeah, that would make sense because I remember what's it called? When Logan was boxing Mayweather, the undercard was a bunch of ex-NFL players, and they they didn't have an actual sanctioned event. It was just like you say, it's an exhibition. I guess it's all or nothing because when Jake fights, he has actual boxers on his card, which makes sense. And it's usually Amanda Serrano. So I wonder who should Jake fight KSI now?
I mean, it makes sense. I know Logan versus Tommy Fury is supposed to happen at some point. But I don't know because Tommy said he's done with the whole YouTube thing.
Who said he's done with the YouTube thing?
Tommy in the post-fight interview.
Oh, he said, but then he followed it up. He said, "Yeah, I'll still box the Logan, the Paul brothers, or whatever." Wow. I think he just means in general. He's like, "I'm done with this shit, but I'll still box him because he knows there's a payday. He wouldn't stop boxing him."
Oh, so him versus Logan would be a big fight because they're both two big, huge guys. Logan's not as good, obviously, as Jake and them, but he's a big dude. It's hard to get knocked.
Yeah, Logan's just wild. His footwork ain't really the best, so that's why him fighting Danis. I mean, it kind of wasn't a bad matchup for him. Danis just didn't throw anything. A couple of times he did throw a couple good hooks. They landed pretty good, and I was like, oh damn, if he throws more, he could. I think he was just more defending himself because the fucking Logan's so big.
No, the problem is he talked all that shit, and he's an internet troll, right? So if he would have got knocked out, he would have been a meme.
Yeah, I know, but still.
He didn't want to swing and leave his face open to get punched.
Yeah, but he was landing on the punches he did want to throw, so it's I think it was the third round because I was like, oh damn, maybe his strategy was working because he opened up the third round or the fourth round. He landed back-to-back hooks, and the commentator was like, yeah, this is what Logan needs because this may open it up for him. I was like, that makes no sense. Why would you want to get punched in the face?
Well, it's hard to knock out someone that's running away from you the whole fight.
He wasn't running away, though. He was
just standing there with both his hands up and just allowing Logan to hit him in the body.
Yeah, I think I thought initially, the first 3 or 2 rounds that he was doing it, when he was walking him down and just not punching.
Who is that?
I thought he was just trying to tire him out, which it looked like he was working. You could see him breathing hard, but he has pretty good gas tank.
What's that reporter's name that does the UFC or whatever?
Ariel Harani?
Yeah, because he said that was Dennis's plan was the Logan.
Oh yeah, that's what his.
But then he never actually did anything, and then.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He opened up the third. It's either the third or fourth round. He opened up back-to-back hooks, and I was like, oh shit.
It was third.
Maybe his strategy is doing that. And then I know exactly who he was talking about. He said one of his corner guys, which was a UFC fighter that he trained with. He said, yeah, that's part of the plan is to tire him out and then walk him down after that, which It looked like it would have worked because he just didn't throw punches.
I don't think he had enough boxing, like, knowledge to actually throw, like, punches. Like, he was trying the weird, like, elbow thing and, like, backhand every fucking round.
Those definitely wouldn't work. Those whatever fucking jabs he was trying to throw wouldn't have worked. But those hooks, the right hooks that he was throwing, if he threw a lot more of those, and that one massive uppercut from the bottom, he fucking swung for the fences on that one. I was like, damn, if he could just land one of these clean. But he just kept fucking guarding. He just kept guarding himself.
He could talk a little bit. If he would have handed at least one good punch, if he could at least have a little bit of ability to talk.
I'll show you.
I don't think he had any big hits. Like
yeah, he did. He had a couple where I was like, oh, okay. Just I kept yelling at my screen. I was like, just follow it up. Never followed it up. He'd throw one and back off.
I was gonna say, he threw 9 punches the whole fight, so it won't be hard to find where they landed.
Let's see though. Carter Smith has made a roster move. This guy still plays in the league?
Who the fuck is this guy? Maybe he dropped
Let's
Pollard.
see. Do you see what's his name? Oh, Gibson. I was thinking about getting him.
He's not on the field a lot.
He was only projected the most points because he had a lot of catches the other last game.
The only time he's good is when Washington goes down a lot of scores because Robinson's not a very good receiving back, so they just take him out of the game completely.
So what's the sources say from Gronkowski?
Yeah, why the fuck are we picking up Rob Gronkowski?
He says he knows something.
Return. Rob could consider returning.
Yeah, but when was it? 9 months ago.
No.
10 months ago, door open for Rob Gronkowski. They're just trying to throw shit in there so they can pick him up.
That's probably back when Brady was Carter. Rams. Dude, this dude dropped a player.
He didn't even start no running back when I faced him because his main running back got hurt. And he never changed him out for that guy that he just dropped. I need fucking somebody to go off tomorrow. My running back from the Bears got hurt. He would have been RB1 because the other Herbert got hurt, or Kerbert, whatever his fucking name, got hurt.
Yeah, he would have got a big game there.
Yeah, but then I was like, fuck. Once I saw he was out, I was trying to get the RB3, which would have been the starting running back. And guess who had him? Titans got him. I was like, God, he got him like the day before. And I tried talking, and I was like, hey, I'll trade you this guy. I'll trade you the guy I got, RB2, for him. It's a short-term investment, but it's a long-term investment for you.
fucking Russ. He cooked for you. Hey, he got that touchdown. That saved your day.
Yes, and his runs. 31 yards, that's 3.1 points right there.
Oh, yeah.
I just need all my receivers to go off. If all my receivers could have a great day.
Well, Cooper is playing against San Francisco, and Cleveland has a backup quarterback playing this week, so I don't know about Cooper. Just heads up.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. If 4 of my 5 receivers go off, that's still a great day.
Yeah.
They're all wide receiver ones.
You need someone to score 25 points. If Diggs can get you 30 points, I think you...
Oh, Diggs should go off. They're facing a giant... Oh, it's raining, though. Lamb could go off.
I mean, he could.
DK, he's facing Cincy, so...
DK is guaranteed for a touchdown. He's a touchdown guy.
I need the Cowboys defense to do what they always did.
Against the Chargers scored like 35 points a game, but yet they always lose.
I know. That's the thing. If I can get a couple pick sixes in there...
Yeah, I get you some touchdowns, you're good. My best player's on a bye, so I'm kind of fucked this week, but I'm playing Titans, so it kind of helps.
I was thinking about starting Russell Wilson the rest of the year, too. Fucking...
Yeah, he missed his tryouts.
That was his tryout, so I was like, if he could play good against the Chiefs, he has it. He would have the starting job, because fucking Jordan Love came off a 3-interception game. Thank God he has a bye week, because he's got to get regrouped.
I only played Baker once, but he got me 18 points, So hopefully he can come back.
Hopkins. Okay, so good thing Hopkins starts early on the day, so that gives me a reason to wake up early and watch that game. And my kicker. I fucking dropped Justin Tucker.
Your 5th round pick.
I had to, because he was like 29th kicker. And I'm like, dude, this is terrible.
That's because the Ravens, they either score or they turn the ball over. Like, they don't allow their kicker to.
So I got like the 5th best kicker. He's been pretty consistent by his numbers I've seen. So I was like, okay, I'll definitely take this over Justin Tucker. But he has a bye week next week, so he's better show out this week or I'm cutting his ass. Because his kickers come dime a dozen out here. I feel like I was going to look up something. Oh yeah, the fight highlights.
Wait, what? Oh, no, fuck on.
What?
So this guy hates Logan Paul, and he was at like the press conference and everything.
Is it Derek from Better Media? Oh
no,
I recognize this guy. I feel like you were robbed. Hey, Conor McGregor even said he had a great fight.
Some of the comments is like he couldn't even knock him out.
I'll show you the punches. I just can't find.
He had Logan completely outmatched from beginning to the end.
Usually the zone post their highlights pretty quick, but I guess it must have something with ESPN to fucking can't post shit.
I thought Dennis did bad. So bad that he shouldn't even be allowed to be in another boxing match ever again. He got DQ'd in his first ever boxing match.
No, the fight was over. The fight was already over. There was like seconds left in the fight. What were they going to do?
10 seconds. There was 10 seconds.
There was seconds left. Like, he tried doing a guillotine.
It was embarrassing. He didn't do anything the whole fight.
No,
yeah,
I think it would have been
a couple jabs or whatever, but
it would have been more embarrassing if he actually like choked him out in front of everybody, like put him in a guillotine.
No, okay. He would have got away with it if he would have tried the whole fight, but he didn't try at all during the fight. He threw what nine punches the whole fucking fight, and a couple of them landed. You can't talk all that shit and then just not show up to the fight.
Because he didn't throw any.
Dude's a pussy. He's not a real fighter.
You don't remember the third round? He opened up that round with like back-to-back hooks, and was like, oh.
And then Logan.
And that's when I texted you. I was like, look, this fucking commentator don't know what he's fucking saying. This is a good thing. Good thing Logan getting hit in the face now. He had power. Like, from the punches I did see land, he had power. He just never threw. Which made it, in fact, a terrible fight.
Yeah, it was.
What made it even worse was he tried the shit at the end. He tried taking him down, then he tried doing the guillotine. Oh, if Logan would have landed that fucking one punch while he was on the ground, like bounced his head.
It just didn't have enough force.
He didn't hit him.
Yeah, he did. He landed it.
While he was on the ground?
Yes.
His head would have bounced off the fucking floor.
No, watch it. No, he hit him. He got him. That's why Dennis came after him, because he hit him when he was down.
No, he tried to hit him.
No, he did hit him.
I'll try to find it.
Watch it. He hit him.
I could have swore he missed.
No, he got him. It just wasn't hard. It was just a jab.
No, he swung like a UFC knockout type swing on the ground. Here we go.
Oh, there it is.
He may have swiped him across the face.
He made contact. I know he did. Yeah, he got him. He swiped his nose.
I need a different view. Then he tried boxing the fucking security guy. What if he would have landed on that guy? Knocked him out. What if he knocks that guy out?
What if he just goes on and knocks every one of his security guards out, but only threw 9 punches in the actual fight?
It's like, what the fuck? Where was this at?
Where was this at?
Ah! And then he gets to Logan, and then he knocks him out.
I was hoping Jake would get farther, but security fucking held him way back.
You ever notice that kid had the light on him the whole fight?
Yes, the whole time. Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this? And then after they talked about it, the light turned off. Like, that was on that kid for like a fight and a half. And then once they talked about it, they're like, suddenly the next round, the light's off of him.
This is the Salt Poppy look like.
Jake Paul.
Everyone knew this was gonna happen, though. Like, everyone knew there would be a problem.
He should have, instead of trying to punch him, he should have tackled him. Like, when he got back up and tried to, like, go after Logan, he should have tackled him. What is...
If Dennis didn't have them boxing gloves on, I think he would have got the headlock all down to the ground. But also, Logan's a wrestler, so I think he would have handled his own down there.
I would like to see him in an MMA fight.
Hey, Logan said he would if Dennis gave up his whole purse.
He won't do that.
But I know Logan and Jake, they've been training for MMA. Doesn't mean they'll be good. Probably get their ass beat, but I think they could beat Dennis.
Jake Paul said these MMA guys can't keep up with us, but yet boxing guys keep up with them. Actual boxers.
I think McGregor could keep up with him.
With who? Jake Paul?
Any of either.
I feel like that'd be a great fight.
I think McGregor would easily win.
McGregor should have fought him initially in 2020 or 2021 when he first called him out.
Yeah, when he was.
And then so he could have shut him up. And then none of this would have happened. But he started getting better and then better.
Good thing it wasn't good thing Dennis backed out of the KSI fight, because KSI is a little more aggressive. Like Logan he kept his cool. Like he didn't really do much. Like he did the lawsuits and shit, but he didn't ever like flip out or anything. He kept his composure during the whole thing. KSI would have fucking started drama.
Has Dennis even said anything?
Nope. Oh, he reposted the brawl. Like it was Logan versus.
Oh,
Dale,
I remember
he
retweeted McGregor's tweet where he said he was impressed by it. But I feel like McGregor must have deleted it. Let's see.
I think the
McGregor
Dennis versus
deleted
Jake Paul. Dennis versus Jake Paul would be awesome. The trash talk before the fight would be epic, because Jake has no filter. Logan does. Jake doesn't.
It would troll on troll.
Well, yeah, it would be troll on troll, which would be elite.
I think that's why Jake Paul kind of helped him out a little bit in his trolling for coming up to Logan Paul's fight. But I felt like if it was